here.
And this is the boardwalk at night. You can see the reflection in the ocean right there.
Hey everyone, it's Milo here for the Fellowship of Acoustics and welcome back to the channel. Today is the second installment of my visit to Santa Cruz Guitar Company in California. We already made a video showcasing the first ever dreadnought that Richard Hoover ever built as Santa Cruz Guitar Company. And this is another guitar that they showed me on that day. It was the first guitar that they showed me, and it's essentially like the quintessential Santa Cruz guitar, because they built this guitar for their 50th anniversary and also for an exhibit that they hosted over at the Museum of Art and History. It's a wonderful looking guitar. You will hear Richard Hoover talking about the process of building this and also the trees that they use. Most of them were indigenous trees that had like century-long journey before ending up as a guitar in that museum, which is a wonderful story, I think. Richard himself also says that it was like building his guitar was like a dream come true because he always wanted to build a guitar like this. It's a true homage to the city of Santa Cruz. There's also a beautiful inlay on the headstock of the amusement park in Santa Cruz, also showing the wooden roller coaster that's over 100 years old, I think. There are some other artifacts on there that are really unique to Santa Cruz as a town, and also a lot of trees that were found in the vicinity of Santa Cruz, in the rivers of Santa Cruz, which I think is wonderful.
This body shape, it's on Bob Dylan's very first self-titled album, and I think he's standing in front of a train car or something, you know, with a motorcycle cap, and he has that an old Gibson Nick Lucas style.
Yeah. Really deep body.
Yeah, inspiration. Yeah, and if you do that right, it really works. It makes it louder, and it boosts the bass and the EQ. If you go too much, it just starts to lose it. You know?
Yeah.
So there's a real trick to
it's
get
a real
the right
balance
proportion.
then. Yeah.
I don't think no one's noticed yet that we saved this serial number specifically for this guitar, which is
Really?
H13 1976.
That's
That's the year
great.
it was founded.
I know this is 1933, 1833, the founding of Martin.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah. So I'll give you a tour through this one.
Yeah, please.
This is redwood, and the tree would have fallen before Europeans came this far west. So it wouldn't have been cut. It would have been old age, lightning, wind that toppled it, and then it would have rolled in the river that runs right here by our shop, but much higher elevation. And it being the whole tree trunk, it didn't wash out to the ocean in that storm. It went a little ways. And there's these big granite boulders from glacial action and movement. So it'll get caught and then wait for the next big storm, maybe 10 years later, and then move further down. And again, cold water, low oxygen, no decay.
Yeah.
But the end of the tree is like a bundle of straws or drinking straws where the water can come in and out more freely.
Right.
And it would bring in mineral in the water and create these beautiful stripes in it. So we speculate based on the degradation and decay at the end of the tree that this is probably about 300 or 400 years that it took to go 20 miles or so in the river before it washed out to the sea and came up on the beach. Wow. Beautiful movement in here, almost like it's the beginning of flame.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, like a shimmer on it.
yeah, and it's beautiful. If we allowed too much, it wouldn't have the structural integrity to hold the strings without distorting. I love this,
Then
and it sounds great. You can play if you wish.
the boardwalk inlaid on the peg head here.
And this is the boardwalk at night. You can see the reflection in the ocean. Wow. There.
Yeah.
There's a tree, the manzanita, and it's small, almost like a bush, so we can't get too big a piece out of it.
Yeah.
And that would be this beautiful redwood here. And the wood in the tree, I wish we could take a walk in the woods, but we don't have time. The bark, the skin of the tree is this dark oxidized blood red, and it's really hard. So it's a great material for the bridge. Ooh la la.
And like staying on the theme of local woods, this is the sycamore that was also found here in Santa Cruz.
Well, this looks like an animal, doesn't it? Or leaves floating on a real shallow pool of water.
Yeah.
So you see the leaf, and then it casts a shadow beyond it, so it really has movement to it. And this is only exposed when it's cut, again, perpendicular to the annual rings. And if you cut it just right, you get this beautiful look to it. So this came to us from the same river. This river used to come out down by the boardwalk. It's a pretty big river, pretty sizable river. And it's seasonal. It ebbs and flows with how much water comes down. And it used to be on the west side of Santa Cruz town. Over many years, it changed course to where it is now on the other side of town.
Yeah.
So at the time it ran directly down our main street, this log would have washed down the river and then been deposited up on the bank, and the water receded. And then over the years it was buried by silt, detritus, over and over again, till finally it was 30 feet below the surface. And we had a really dramatic earthquake in 1989, and the whole downtown was closed while they rebuilt. And when they were doing a foundation for a new hotel, down at the 30 feet level, they found this tree. And again, without oxygen, it was not decayed. It smelled bad, but it hadn't decayed. Some woods will do a scientific test to see how much carbon has dissipated over the years, radiocarbon dating. This we didn't, but we know from the artifacts that were found going down 50 feet, 150 feet, and so forth, that this would be at least 3,000 conservatively. It could be 5, 10, on and on and on. Or, you don't go out and buy it.
No.
It happens to you.
Yeah.
And again, this is right in within the city of Santa Cruz. The top we have, I don't know, the living tree probably was about 1,500 years old.
Yeah.
And there would have fallen in the water another 500 years before it got to us. So maybe 2,000 there. So there's like really this great history.
And what is going to happen to this guitar? So it is
We're giving
a
it
gift
to the city.
Yeah.
So it'll be on display. And hopefully they'll use it for important events, maybe a visiting artist or things like that. And maybe to be played with there's a local symphony orchestra.
Yeah.
And we don't want to dictate what they do with it, but we don't want them to put it in a closet with the shoes from the first mayor or something.
It deserves a lot more attention.
Yeah, but would either of you like to play?
Oh, I
It's
did
a
want
really
to
good
throw
Santa
out
Cruz.
one more thing.
Yeah.
Another tribute to the city of Santa Cruz. There's an iconic surfer statue on the west side of Santa Cruz that you'll see if you get a chance to walk on the west side.
Oh,
Let me have that screenshot on the heel cap.
wow. Sounds beautiful.
Isn't it nice and it sounds like a real guitar.
Yeah.
With all that, yeah. This is a dream come true. My whole career, I've always wanted to do this, make a guitar out of woods from right where we live.
The combination's so perfect. It sounds so vibrant, so just well-rounded, orchestral-like in a way,
And it looks, the tones of color match. It looks really old and important. It looks important.
It's like a bell to the attack as well, which I really love.
Great.
And also like what I'm always looking for is that also on high notes that you feel a certain weight
yeah.
to every note.
I'll show you how we do that, or
Yeah?
how we control that, yeah.